Hello, boys and girls. All right, got all cars prepared, believe it or not. So we're here with one goal and one goal only, and that is to finish this within an hour. Of course, it's not the only goal, but let's see how much will this preparation bring us. Oh no, look at this, it's raining here. Had no idea. Okay, I got brake lines. Oof, oof. We're in beautiful Z8, is it? A BMW. It's raining outside and we don't have a roof, which is a bit tricky. There you go, clean. Very nice. It would be fun if it would be raining inside the car. I don't know, that would be too much. Oh, there you go. There's another one in front. So as we can see, people drive modified vehicles on races like these. Oof. We got a little wobble there. Little shift, balance shift. Look at that. Such a classic car. Oops. I can't see how. I mean, the road doesn't look wet at all, but I don't have sensors on the HUD, so. Oops, there we go. No. Okay, here we go. No, come on. No, easy. Was this only a 2-lap race? Oh, I'm afraid we lost quite a bit of time here. Let's try and make the podium nevertheless. Although it's hard to imagine we'll be able to do it within just the 2 laps, but we'll see. Overshot it quite a bit, but at least we're still inside. It's always tricky when you need to drive fast, but you're not actually very confident in the whole thing. But yeah, this is definitely one of the, I think this is one of the most beautiful examples of like basically just the classic and the modern clash, and like how you can see this car was obviously inspired by like boat culture. Oh, is this it? Hopefully this is. These are the first 3 cars. Looks like it. I'm very happy. But yeah, look at this. It's a classic BMW race. I'll just step on it a bit just to check, is this really it? I really need to Oof, 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 oof. No, 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 no. Okay. Managed to save it there. Thank God. Okay. But yeah, I actually love this. I like that it's raining a bit. Again, overshot it. Let's see, can we do the first one? No. I don't think we can, but it's alright. Second, I guess. It is. But at least we're on podium, and yeah, look at this. Look at this car. It's wonderful all the way. Look at this wheel. Basically looks like, yeah, it's just boat inspired a vehicle, but all in all, really well balanced. Okay, 6-star relay ticket, look at it. The way the car looks in whole is just wonderful. I don't know much about the history of this car, but it's surely one that it's at least very cool to look at and drive. Hopefully it was without many technical problems. I mean, it's BMW, so I guess you should expect that. Right, so historic race 2, going in straight away, and for this one we chose, I guess this is the car we prepared for it. Oh, why is this one not allowed? I guess it's too much. But this one was very fun to drive as well. Look at them, they look kind of similar in a way. They're both from 71. I wonder what they took for their inspiration, but it's obviously something. Probably, I would guess that was that a Toyota, the other car. I got inspiration from something like this. It's a beautiful day on this track. I like this vehicle as well. But that Z8 was definitely something special. But much more to the elegant side, while this is, I mean, you can hear it. This is quite a bit more sports-oriented vehicle. And by the sound of it, I would guess this does have some modifications on it. It would seem RPM goes beyond the red line, although some cars do, especially older ones, I guess. Like red line is more for your consideration, but they don't have necessarily like some fancy engine blockers. It's more like, please don't go beyond this line. Very cool car, pretty light. Need to be careful with your inputs on the corners if you drive this. I mean, if you drive this setup, I'm not sure. This does feel a bit... Oof. Almost touched the dirt there. Potentially dangerous. Alright, keeping this clean. Okay, going in. I guess we're driving at least 3 laps here, considering I'm driving rather clean and have not been able to hit the first place yet. Oh yeah, look at my helmet there. Let's see what's in that first. It's a Corvette. Also quite a cool car. But it is quite narrow and quite long, so it can be tricky. It can be quite alive in corners as well. But yeah, very nice drive, this historic track, historic cars. I'm not sure what was the limit. I guess cars built before 70 something, 6 maybe, or 9 or 8. And then of course we said this is from from 71, so right, at least we're making a podium if this is the last lap. Gotta be careful not to go outside of the track limits there. I'm gonna keep it pretty tight here. Alright, we can open it up. Even without a downshift. No, we're keeping on going. So I guess that makes sense. No. It's very tricky, but very good, this. But very tricky to keep a car like this once it starts sliding. That was a nice attempt there, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Oh, maybe we could take some time and try and see that. That was a 4th lap. Maybe we'll try and see that in replay later. You know, it would be very cool if you could set like I mean, replay is really good. I love how it functions. But I'm pretty certain we can't set it. I know there were some updates concerning it. Oh, look at the moon up there in the front. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't set like playback speed to slow-mo. And that would be, I think, one thing the game could use. Oh, they're gonna give us another lap. Yeah, it's gonna be 5. Okay, so the guy is there. It's usually before the... Not sure how consistent that is, but I notice on the tower, usually, you know, when you are coming to your last lap, the guy will show up on the tower, of course without a flag, and then when you finish that one, he will be there with a flag. But like I said, I don't think it happens maybe on every track, but I definitely noticed it more than a few times. So I think it's pretty consistent marker, let's say. This is beautiful color. Right, so we're either, look at those colors as well of the sky, and then those clouds formations. And I know it kind of may look like a bug from here, because it looks like it's like there's stripe in stripes, but that's actually something that can occur in nature. Okay. that Lambo trying. So see how car. It probably has to do with sun, low sun. That is, you know, making some shadows through some other clouds, and then the whole clouds and line appear like they're in some stripes. Okay, so this was very nice. Let's see if we can go here a bit. Where was our mistake? I think it was here. So let's see if we can. Yeah, couldn't really see it, but yeah, we lost it. But thank God we managed to stay. Let's see, maybe from a different perspective, if they're gonna show it. No, there it is. It's a bit better. So it was a good maneuver to keep the car on the track, but it's definitely, my hands were a bit sweaty, because if you go on off the track on something like this, it can be bad. All right, so for this one we prepared this cappuccino from 91. Although, yeah, I'm not sure. I think this car sometimes gives me trouble and can't really keep the pace. We'll see if that's the case now. Hopefully not, because I don't necessarily want to. This is such a cool change of pace, because usually K cars would be like first or second race, I think. It's nice to have it a bit higher up, so on a bit serious. Oh yeah, this is so cool, especially since we just drove, you know, like more powerful cars in previous races. This just feels so light. And of course, that's the idea of K cars. It's just to give you that little sport handling experience, but like in small package, in cheap package. Oof, but still very cool to race. And of course, you can experience those forces of basically and balance of front engine and rear wheel drive car. Oops. And you can also, you know, since you're not going too fast, there's quite a bit of time to correct your mistakes. But yeah, very nice car. This might be one of I don't know, I guess. I mean, I like Honda a lot, especially newer one, I guess, although they are similar in form and I mean both, not Suzuki and Honda, but both Hondas beat older one and newer ones are similar in form. They kind of feel more balanced and compact than this, but then again, this just feels, yeah, like something more keen, like yeah, to sports car because of its dimensions, you know. Which is not to say there are no sports car in all dimensions, but you know what I mean. This is just, I think, maybe a bit more closer to what one would expect. Like that, a bit longer line, a longer wheelbase, and then just a tad narrow. So you gotta be careful not to lose your ass, not to lose your rear. But then you can also just slide a little bit with it, which is cool. Alright, went from the outside inside, that was fun. That was a cool line there. Again, I think this is the 4th lap. It's a nice little moment. Yeah, we're still racing. Let's see this time. Okay, so there's nobody, I think, at the top yet. At least I did not notice them, unless they were somewhere in the corner of that little glass room box. And here we are, yeah, Cappuccino's fighting for the first place. Going pretty steady. It's just the way it's pretty light on the steering wheel. Trying just a bit, I guess, of more aggressive riding. There's no fear. Let's see, still nobody there. Very short laps, I like this track and this configuration. But yeah, you can feel, you know, the road passing. I like the way you slide a bit on corners. So this was pretty much all the way, so yeah, you can't, I don't think, really like drift. I mean, you could, I'm sure you could, oh, okay, so the guy was there now, right? He's just on the exit, so this should be. It's a bit hard to see. Because of interpolation, but I'm pretty sure the guy was not there before, so this should be the last lap. But yeah, you can pretty much drive this flat out. Very fun. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so the guy was there maybe all the time, but it just entrances to the, I mean, exit to the little box is angled in such a way you really have to look from the side. So I guess at least in this case, the thesis that the guy shows up right before the end is not correct. But in case, we'll see if it ends now and the guy wasn't here before, maybe it's, I mean, I guess I'm stretching the theory a bit, quite a bit. Let's see. No, still not the end. Yeah, and the guy's just there. All right. But yeah, this is such a cool, like, beginner sports ride, you know. My first sport car. Look at that. Look at that. We managed to do a bit of a maneuver there. And here we are. That was a very fun one. I like this week. Let's see what's the reward for finishing the third race. 17 seconds ahead. Clean race bonus 120. That's cool. This was for a driving marathon. Okay, so it's 150. So the fifth one is probably 500 or something. Who knows? Maybe it's a ticket. We'll see. Alright, so on to the fourth race. And for this one, let's see what car did we prepare. Oh, I think we got the new engine swap for Mitsubishi GTO. One of these was for now, and then the other was, or was it LC 500? Ouch, I don't know. I guess it was this one. So yeah, let's go, because I was assuming, since the last one has strategy, I was a bit afraid to take this one because it has like high RPM. Oh, look at the weather here. What's happening? Let me just check real quick. Is it possible it's gonna rain here? Because in that case I just want to get tires, and I know we're losing a bit of time, but if it's gonna rain, it doesn't seem so. It doesn't seem like it. We'll get intermediate tires just in case. Should be more than enough. So we got I think mediums on right now. But yeah, this is a new engine from new engine swap available from Demon. I think it's the better swap. Oof. Sorry, mate. This is such a difference. I think this is the best swap. So I would say this engine is more fun, which is a lot to say. You see, it doesn't go to the huge RPM, like very high RPMs. And brakes seem to be not as great, not as good as I remember anyways. But maybe that's just because this now goes so fast. Damn. Oh man, I would almost like to restart, but we're not gonna do that. Still plenty of time. This is what was it, like a 6-lap race. I already made few contacts, but still I'm gonna try and drive nicely. Can't say on top of my head. I believe this is like 60% on the back wheels and 40 in front, just because there is so much horsepower. Oof. And this car, look at that shifting, look at that speed, it's ridiculous. Oof, 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 you see, it's unbelievable. No. It's so... damn. Come on, man. Yeah, I gotta be careful. It's surprisingly easy to get on the side, and I believe I may know why that is. So I was playing with braking balance on this car. I was playing a bit with tuning. I think I tuned this car to pretty much almost to 50-50 balance, which is not how original is. Original is, I believe, 60 and in front, and then 40% at the back. So after pulling out all the weight, oh look at this, sorry man. After pulling out all the weight, I put the maximum amount back in, like 200, and put it all to back. And I think that got me, yeah, like I said, close. I'm not sure how much, but like, let's say it's I think maybe 53 or 51 in front, and then 47 or something like that, or 49 in the back. And I think I put brake balance just a bit to the back, like 1 point. So like brake controller. Oh no, I saw that because I lost. Okay. Such a dramatic moment, but yeah, the car is obviously so fast, this car. These guys have, damn, again. Even with all these mistakes, these guys don't stand a chance. Of course, unless there's another group far ahead, but I don't believe it is. But we'll see. Oof, sorry, Maserati. Let me go through here. But yeah, so there's definitely some more tuning that could be done to the car to make it even better. But overall it's quite fun. But if the ratio of power is just 60% at the back with 40 in front, it's still more than enough to spin you out. Although this is just, you see, that's has to do something with balance. It almost feels like the car is too light. Because there, pretty much every time I spun out, I didn't spun out because of too much power, but just because of balance that would throw me off. When driving, you know. Is that rain? Yeah, it is. I was looking at the glass, like, it's interesting how you can spot like very little droplets even before wipers start cleaning your windshield. But yeah, crazy acceleration, quite a good sound, quite sharp. Got a 4-wheel drive with really nice maneuverability. So definitely this engine swap makes it, because the other one, the first one they had for this car was from Escudo, and you would think it's great, but it's such a that engine is tuned in such a specific way, and maybe it could be made better by, I don't know, customizing gears. I didn't look into that, but overall, since Escudo was made for Pikes Peak, it just it has very high torque, but on upper RPMs, so it's pretty sluggish until it gets to, I don't know, at least maybe 5,000. And this one is just overall, you know, it just bites from the get-go. Because the Escudo engine, basically every time you swap, no matter, you can swap gears on pretty much highest RPM percentage, and it will still kind of, you know, it will be quite dull after you shift it for at least a second. Okay, there we go again. So I don't believe the road is wet enough. This is just more for an atmosphere than anything else, and it's cool. They probably did it because, you know, winter is coming. I mean, fall is coming. Fall currently is. Arriving to most of the planet, so alright, here we go. Is this, I think this was maybe, I don't know, this could have been 5th lap. I think we got 6 to go. And hopefully I got a good car selected for the last race. It is a bit underpowered compared to the others. There we go. That was the last lap. Let's see what's our time currently. 38 minutes. So yeah, it should be plenty, around 20 minutes for the last lap usually. But we'll see. Will our car cost us this race? I think I put mediums on that vehicle. We're gonna check it just real quick before we begin. Because it was a fun car. I was doing a tune-up. I was tuning it up recently. Car settings. Yeah, we put mediums, but how many laps? 10 laps. So a bad guess will be alright. What is this? It's front engine rear wheel drive. So maybe. And this, oh boy, like this. $727. And then if we put this to medium, $729. What would happen if we did this? Should we try this? Oh, I don't know. Why not? Right, so 727, 800 is the limit, so we are a bit underpowered. Let's see, we're trying with fronts, mediums, and then rear hards. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, you know. Should have a good grip on the fronts, and then we should feel when the car starts slipping. we need to get display settings to display all at this point. And we need to go check so we're not gonna have enough gas for the whole race, it seems. I was kind of hoping, let's see if I can set this to at least. Okay, so I can actually start driving now, but we haven't. Our pacing seems a bit off at the moment, so we'll need to make a decision real quick if we want to finish this. Will we do it in this car, or will we change the car after all and just take some real racing machine? So the question is, are we able to keep up? Because while the car is good, it's still like not a racing car. I mean, we did modify it quite a bit. Okay, you know what? Let's just try, and having trouble with the last one. Let's just try and change the car real quick, and I think we should have just about enough time still, hopefully. Okay, we were here, sorry. So 800 or less, 800 or less, 800 or less. This is good one. This is a really good one. This is a nice one, but this is, what are these? Are these GR3s? So we could have GR2. So let's say by category 800. Let's see, maybe this one. This one is a sure shot, but let's take Lexus. Oof, it went a bit up, but it's on racing mediums, so if we put it on hards, maybe the same configuration. No, it needs both hards. And then let's just see settings real quick. Alright, everything is by default. Okay, so let's go. You can only do it on hard tires, which I guess it's alright. Let's go. Alright, so supposedly we might even have enough for all 10 laps if tires make it. We're gonna still watch our fuel, see how much of it do we have by the end of this lap. But yeah, you can already see this is gonna be much quicker ride, and mostly because this is a very this track is very heavy on corners. It's gonna be heavy on tires as well, but we got the hard ones, so we'll see how they stand up to the punishment. But yeah, these racing cars are just, you know, they were made for this, and the difference is quite noticeable. I mean, in their capability, right? It's a shame Ferrari doesn't have a car in this category, at least I don't think it does. We have GR3 vehicle, which is one of my favorite GR3 vehicles. Alright, so fuel is at 94%, so that's great. Oh, that car behind us touched us there. Tires just started. You know, there's just 1 or 2 pixels off the top, so of course this is gonna accelerate as we continue. It seems to be the hardest on the front left tire. Oof. But yeah, the wear is gonna accelerate as we move, as we continue with the race. It's quite high. That's, you know, visibility in cars like this, especially this one, it's not necessarily great, but of course when you're inside in VR it gives you enough, but you don't see the hood there, so it's definitely like driving a machine. Which can be a tad weird, but also pretty cool experience. Let's see how much we can take here. Not a bad exit. 9 seconds better time. That's very curious. Oh, the car behind us again touched us. So yeah, we took quite a few positions there. You know, maybe I'll switch this to weather. Ooh. Okay, managed to stop. Great. Happy about that. Tires definitely are starting to wear out. Could potentially be the problem as race progresses, but I think we're gonna try and do this without a pit stop. We have enough gas. We just seems that we have enough speed and pace as well. Oh, look at that! We managed better time. Coco Bun. I just did the Coco Bun. There was that weird commercial. I mean, it's not weird, but with that guy that looks like it's from SpongeBob or somewhere. I think I read it's from Sanyo Corporation or something like that. Above the bridge. I'm gonna show it now when we pass it again. But basically big eyes looking down at the track are from some, like a mascot or just like a character from one Japanese company. And people were recently wondering on Reddit what it is. What is it? I mean, people. Somebody was wondering. But it was interesting tidbit. Although I could swear it was yellow there. Here it seems to be green. Maybe they've changed it. I kinda doubt it, but oof, still managing best time. That was a bit sloppy, but amazing, amazing time. I'm not sure is anybody else driving GR2 vehicle. So we'd have, as far as the race goes, we would have plenty of time to make the pit stop. As a general rule, you want to be first. There we go, those eyes in green. Yeah. Maybe I'm just expecting yellow because of... it reminds me of SpongeBob. Maybe it was green all along. So yeah, we can see our tires suffering, but I don't know. It could be fun. Although... it's after we finish this lap that's gonna be halfway point, so... potentially tires could be a problem. We're gonna start and lose some time as tires wear out as well. But I'm still sticking to... oops. Oh yeah, I can see already. Although the movement was a bit aggressive, but still... it's noticeable that the grip is not the same, so maybe I should also try and adapt by driving just a tad. Since we are ahead, watching the weather map just in case, because I'm pretty sure it could rain here. Potentially, it doesn't look like it, but like this track, I believe, does have rain. And yeah, cars like these, sports car, track cars like these will always be quite heavy on the wheel, which is of course great because it gives you fantastic feel for what's happening on the track. But I love that. Yeah, that's one of the favorite things about the wheel. I mean, a good force feedback wheel. I mean, generally any force feedback wheel, really, because it will transfer that difference very nicely. So yeah, you will know, not just by the power that you're driving a different car, but just overall feel on the wheel is so much different from car to car, from category to category. Okay, interesting. We didn't manage our best time. Yeah, because we, of course, one gets adapted to the track as well, and like car limits. So it's not just about the tires. I did have like 10 lap races where, you know, the last lap ends up being my best one, even though the tires are worst. Quite a bit of mistake there. I think we're gonna be below our time. Yeah, just a bit. Right, so there's no sun at the moment, but we can see the radar map, weather map is great. Half a second behind our best time. This pass. Oh no, unfortunately I'm seeing the countdown. 5 minutes, is it possible? This is not gonna be the one. Looks like it's 7. So we got 8, so 3 more laps. Let's see how much do we need for a lap. Yeah, I think we're just gonna be a bit short, unfortunately. Yeah, I should have. I was thinking about that LC500. I knew it will be. I knew it was not like the best choice, but I thought it would be fun to win something like this in like modified street car. I mean, it could probably be done. I don't know. Maybe not though. I was really having trouble, even though I wasn't really concentrating in that first lap, but still, you would expect. There were no major mistakes, so you would expect I would gain at least 1 position. But then again, when you look at this one, I gained first place within what, like 4 laps? So with the other car, I still may have done it, but then that one would require a bit bidding in as well, so it's hard to say. And I didn't look at my time there. But yeah, 57 minutes, no way, we got 3 more laps. So unfortunately, we're not finishing this within an hour. I'm not quite sure though, would better selection of the car, because we lost, let's see how much we lost. So we lost around 2 minutes. We did 1 lap on LC500. Okay, so loadings, so we would get, yeah, we could have probably saved altogether throughout this stream at least 4 more minutes, so maybe it was doable. Well, at least I've chosen the cars in advance, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be my practice from now on. Make the selection before starting the recording. I mean, there's something fun about making the collection as you go, because, you know, you get to explore the options. And again, I didn't see the time, but oops. No. Lap 9, so it would be, yeah, would definitely be enough time. Maybe even just basically by, yeah, definitely could have been done within an hour. This is lap 9, so the next one will be the last one. And since we would have a few extra minutes, it would be enough. But, whoops, I gotta be careful. I forgot about my tires. I'm a bit too relaxed. At the moment, so let's see how this goes. I mean, not much to see. We're under the minute of the recording, and we are in first place. Actually managed to lap some of these guys. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this. Race and collect those weekly rewards. And yeah, we also have a new time trial, so maybe I'll look into that. But anyways, until the next time, have a good one.